My new neighbor knocked on my door at 8 a.m. to reserve my pool for her kid's birthday party this weekend. I've lived in my house for 5 years and spent most of last summer installing an in-ground pool. It wasn't cheap, but I work from home and thought it would be a nice way to break up my day. Last month, the house next door sold to a family with 3 kids. I waved hello when they moved in, but haven't had a proper introduction yet until this morning at 8:07 a.m. On a Saturday, there was a sharp knock at my door. I opened it to find my new neighbor standing there with a clipboard and a determined expression. "I'm Melissa from next door," she said without waiting for me to speak. "I need to reserve your pool for this Saturday from 2 to 5 p.m. We're having Tyler's birthday party and it's going to be pool-themed." I blinked, still clutching my coffee mug. "I am sorry, reserve my pool." "Yes, we're expecting about 15 kids plus parents. Don't worry about snacks. I'll handle all that, but if you could make sure the pool is clean by Saturday, that would be great." I actually laughed, thinking she was joking. She wasn't. "My pool isn't available for reservations," I said. "It's private property. Look, we're new to the neighborhood, and this would really help us make a good impression. Tyler's been talking about a pool party for months, and then we saw yours. It's perfect, I understand, but it's my private pool. I'm not comfortable having that many strangers over, especially children I don't know. There are liability issues." Her entire demeanor changed. "That's incredibly selfish. We bought this house because the listing mentioned pool access. If we'd known you were going to be difficult about sharing, we would have looked elsewhere." "The listing said pool access," I asked, confused. "Well, it said pool in neighborhood, but that obviously means accessible to neighbors. That meant the community pool at the park 3 blocks away." Her face flushed. "That tiny thing that won't work for us. Look, we can pay you $50 for the trouble. My pool cost over $60,000 to install and about $300 a month to maintain. I am not risking damage or liability for $50. She huffed dramatically. "Just know you are ruining a 7-year-old's birthday. I hope you are happy." As she stormed off, I noticed her husband in their driveway looking mortified. Later that day, he came over with a bottle of wine and an apology. "I swear she wasn't like this before we had kids," he whispered. "The community pool is actually perfect for us. Sometimes I wonder what world people like Melissa live in, where private property is just an amenity waiting for them to claim."